We are living in a crazy time in history. You're all aware of the spiritual atmosphere in our country, in our world, really. One night we were at prayer, and in my mind I saw a picture of the map of the United States, and I saw trees beginning to grow all over. And as I saw those, all of a sudden I saw branches start coming out, and they were filled with leaves on them. And they became shade for those who were needing to get out of the heat of the day. And pretty soon, the trees covered the entire nation. And then the Lord zoomed out the map, and I could see trees covering our entire world. And I said, Lord, what are you saying? Jeremiah 17:8 says this about us. For he will be like a tree planted by water that extends its roots by a stream and will not fear when the heat comes. But its leaves will be green, and it will not be anxious in a year of drought, nor cease to yield fruit. Those trees that I saw covering the United States were God's people walking in righteousness, planted by the Lord, bringing shade for those who need it in this hour. We are called to be those strong trees to bring shelter and shade. Scientists have literally found out that trees are social, and they communicate with one another. And they also give nutrients to one another to help them survive. We are called to help one another flourish. We're called to communicate with one another and have body ministry. You may provide nutrients to help someone survive that will in turn help you when you need it the most. I believe this can be our finest hour, church. I believe that God's light is going to shine brighter and brighter, and his bride is going to rise up in power, in true humility and strength, and in the righteousness of Christ. God has a plan, and the plan is that his kids become trees planted in his heavenly courts, thriving in his presence, becoming shade, becoming shelter and nutrition to a hurting and desperate world. Let's be trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that do not grow weary in well-doing.